Hello students, in this video we study solution of triangles. Okay, solution of triangles, and our first topic of solution of triangles is sine. Okay, sine formula in triangles. Okay students, in the previous video we do trigonometric equations. Okay, solution of trigonometric equations. Now we do trigonometric inequations, and then our new topic, that is solution of triangles. Okay, first we do trigonometric inequations. Let's start today lecture. Okay students, if you have any doubt, then please ask to me. Okay, let's start our lecture. What is first question? First question is 1 minute. First question. And first question is for triangle equations. Okay, that is cot 2 theta is equal to sine 2 theta. We have to solve this. Okay students, then apply here. We know cot 2 theta is cos 2 theta upon sine 2 theta. Okay students, then 1 minute, here note is cos 2 theta, here only cos theta. Okay, 1 minute. Cot theta is equal to sine 2 theta. Then change cot theta into cos upon sine, cos theta upon sine theta. And what is the formula of sine 2 theta? This is 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay students, then cross multiplication, this becomes 2 sine square theta is equal to 1, because this cancel by this, and here theta can't be pi by 2, because if theta is pi by 2, then this becomes 0 and this becomes 0, then 0 never cancel by 0. Okay students, then theta can't be pi by 2, then this implies sine square theta is 1 upon 2. Okay, 1 upon 2 means, can we write this one? Sine of pi upon 4 square, because sine pi upon 4 is 1 upon root 2 and 1 upon root 2 square is 1 upon 2. Then this becomes sine square theta is equal to sine square pi upon 4. Okay student, then what we know? We know if sine square theta is equal to sine square alpha, then what is the relation between theta and alpha? We know student, theta is n pi plus minus alpha. Okay students, n pi plus minus alpha. Then here alpha is pi upon 4, then theta becomes n pi plus minus pi upon 4. This is the solution of our this equations. Okay students, let's now start trigonometric inequations. Okay students, topic is trigonometric inequations. Trigonometric inequations. What is the difference between equation and inequations? We see in equations there is plus equal to sign. Okay, but in inequations there is less than, greater than, equal to, less than, strictly less than, strictly greater than. Okay, these sign are used in these equations. Okay, then yeah, let's do we question one example. Okay, what is your first example? First example is, if we take sine x is greater than 1 by 2. Okay students, then we know this is our graph. Okay, this is our graph. Then sine theta is, here is 1 by 2, here pi upon 6, and here is 5 pi upon 6. Okay students, then these values are less than 1 upon 2 and these values are also less than 1 upon 2. Then in these values, in all the values, sine x is greater than half. So solution is pi upon 6 to 5 pi upon 6. Okay, and here is closed because there is equal to also sign. Okay, then this is the solution of this equation, pi upon 6 to 5 pi upon 6, means this one. Okay, in all the values sin x value is greater than half. Okay, so this is our equation. Now we do more question. What is our next question? Next question is cos x example is cos x is greater than equal to minus of half. Okay students, then you can see this is our circle. Okay, this is origin, this is x axis and this is y axis. Okay student, this is your first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant. Okay, and this is our fourth quadrant. Okay students, this is our fourth quadrant. Then we know here cos x is positive, here is negative, here is also negative, but here is positive. Okay students, then C, cos x is greater than minus 1 upon 2. Where is cos x is minus 1 upon 2? Here. What is here? 5 pi upon 4. Okay students, and here is also 3 pi upon 4. In these values cos x is less than minus half, but in these values cos x is always greater than minus 1 upon 2. Then what is the range of this one? This one is what? 0 to 3 pi upon 4 and 5 pi upon 4 to 2 pi. Okay students, what is the range? This one, 0 to 3 pi upon 4 union 5 pi upon 4 to 2 pi. Okay students, this is our solution of this question. Okay students, then we do next question. Next question is, what is our next question? Next question is solve the equation. What is our next question? Solve for x. First part is 2 cos square x, okay, plus 13 cos x minus 7. This is less than 0. Okay student, this is less than 0. Now we put cos x is equal to t and then solve the equation by t, and when we get t, then t replaced by cos x. Okay students, then first we put cos x is equal to t, then solve the equation this in t, then this becomes 2t square plus 13t minus 7 equal to 0. Let's we take equal to. Okay, we do cos x is equal to t and we get this equation. Okay, 2t square plus 13t minus 7 equal to 0. Okay students, then what is the value of, can we write here 2t square minus 14t, okay, plus t minus 7 equal to 0. Okay students, then this becomes 2t, we take common, then this becomes 2 minus t minus 7 plus 1 into t minus 7, and when we take t minus 7 common, then this becomes 2t plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, then what we get, either t minus 7 equal to 0 or 2t plus 1 equal to 0. Okay students, then here is t is equal to 7 or t is equal to minus 1 upon 2. Okay student, then this becomes cos x is equal to 7, okay, and cos x is equal to minus 1 upon 2. We know students, range of the cos x is only minus 1 to 1, then this never happens. Okay, then this never happens, then only we get cos x is equal to minus half. Okay students, then cos x is equal to minus half means what? Cos x is minus half. Okay students, means t is minus half. Okay, this is our number line. Okay, then this becomes minus half, and if we take negative value, then what we get? If we take cos x is equal to what? Cos x is equal to, so 1 minute, yeah, only we get 1 minute here. Cos x is equal to 7 means this range is minus 1 upon 2 to 7. 1 minute students, here is some mistake. What is the mistake? 1 minute students, here is the mistake. Yeah, here is plus, but here when we solve minus 14 plus t, then it's minus 13. Thus this becomes 1 minute. I corrected this and this, and also 1 minute. This becomes plus 14t and minus t. Okay, and then we solve our equation. 1 minute. I erase this. 1 minute. Yeah, what we get? Here is plus and here is minus. Okay, then we take 2t common from these two terms. Then this becomes t plus 7. And here minus 1 common, then this becomes t plus 7 equal to 0. Okay, then this becomes 2t minus 1 into t plus 7 equal to 0. Okay, then this becomes t is equal to minus half, t is equal to plus half, and t is minus 7. Okay, then means t belongs to minus 7 to 1 upon 2. Okay, yeah, then means cos x belongs to minus 7 to 1 upon 2, but we know cos x range is minus 1 to 1, then this becomes cos x belongs to minus 1 to half. Okay students, this is our solution. Means cos x belongs to minus 1 to half. Then where cos x belongs to minus 1 to half? 1 minute, I show by graph. This is our cos x graph. Okay, then here is minus 1, here is minus 1, and where is 1 by 2? 1 by 2 is here. Okay, then this is the value of graph. Okay, then this is pi, and this is, what is this? This is pi upon 3. Okay, then this is pi upon 3 to pi are the values of this. Okay students, x belongs to pi upon 3 to pi. Yes students, so we now do solution of triangles. That is our next topic. Okay, what we done in this lecture and previous lecture, trigonometric equations and inequations. Okay, what we have done in last two lecture, trigonometric equations and inequations. Okay students, this is most important topic because previous year examination have question from this topic. Okay, yeah, so we now do what is our next topic is solution of triangles. Okay, solution of triangles. Yeah, then in this topic we learn sine rule. Okay, and then cosine rule, projection rule, then half angle rule. Okay, half angle rule, and okay, and area of triangle. These are the main topics of solution of triangle, area of triangle. Okay, we start from sine rule. Okay, this we start from sine rule. Then what is sine rule? You have studied sine rule. If don't study, don't worry, I will tell you everything. Okay, yeah, what is if let a b c a triangle, this is our triangle, this is a, this is b, and this is c. Okay, and let's, this is side of a, this is b, and this is c, opposite side. Angle a opposite side is small a, angle c small opposite side is c, and angle b opposite side is small b. Okay student, then what is sine rule? Sine of a upon a upon 1 minute, here is a. Okay, sine a upon a is equal to sine b upon b. Okay, is equal to sine c upon c, and this is 1 upon 2r. Okay, what is our r? R is centroid of triangle, and distance of a point from the centroid. Okay, this is our let centroid, this distance is r. Okay students, you can also drive this formula. Okay, means this is our this one, and this is also a, because this is a and let I draw a circle, this one, then this is 2a and this half angle is a. Okay, then sine a is, this is a upon 2. Sine a is what? Sine a is a upon 2 upon r. Okay, this is a upon 2r. Then sine a upon this here comes is 1 upon 2r. Similarly, you get sine b upon b is also 1 upon 2r, and similarly you can get sine c upon c is also 1 upon 2r. Then we compare these three equations, then we get a combined equation. This is sine a upon a is equal to sine b upon b is equal to sine c upon c is equal to 1 upon 2r, where r is distance of a vertex of triangle from its centroid. Okay students, then this is our sine rule. Sine a upon a is equal to sine b upon b is equal to sine c upon c is equal to 1 upon 2r. Okay students, this is very important. We do know best question on this rule. Okay students, then some recall formula. First formula is sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b. Okay, this is sine square a minus sine square b. Okay students, then our next formula is a, if a plus b plus c is pi, okay, means this is angles of triangle, then sine of a plus b is sine of, what is the value of a plus b is pi minus c, then pi minus c, and we know sine pi minus c is sine c because pi minus c in second quadrant and sine is positive in second quadrant. Okay students, then what we get, sine of a plus b is sine c. Okay, this is in a triangle. Yeah, now we do question based on this formula. Question, what is the question? The perimeter, 1 minute, I put question. What is the question? The perimeter of a triangle, okay, the perimeter of a triangle ABC is 6 times the arithmetic mean of sides of triangle. Okay, arithmetic mean of the sine function of its angle, sines of its angles. Okay, if the one side is 1, if the side A is 1, okay, then find the angle A. Okay, let's I solve by this diagram. Okay, read the question, then I will make a diagram. The perimeter of a triangle ABC, first our triangle is ABC, this is our triangle, this vertex is A, this is B, and this is C. What are the sides? This is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, then what's a perimeter of a triangle ABC is 6 times the arithmetic mean of the sines of angles. Mean, what is the perimeter of the triangle? This triangle BC plus CA plus AB. This is A plus B plus C. Okay, this is 6 times of arithmetic mean of the sines of angles. Means 6 times of sine A plus sine B plus sine C upon 3. Okay, this is arithmetic mean of angles of triangle. Okay, sine A plus sine B plus sine C upon 3. Okay students, then what we do, we put value of ABC. Okay students, what is our sine rule? We know sine rule is sine A upon A is sine B upon B is equal to sine C upon C, and this is equal to 1 upon 2r. Okay, then get the value of ABC. Then A is equal to, what is A, value of A? A is equal to 2r sine A. Okay, similarly B is equal to 2r sine B. Okay, and same as c is equal to 2r sine c. Then put these values in this equation. Okay, then what we get? We get a plus a means 2r sine a plus 2r sine b plus 2r sine c. Okay, this is equal to 6 into 6 cancel, then this remains 2. 2 into sine of a plus 2 sine b plus 2 sine c. Okay students, then take 2r common from this one, then this becomes 2r into sine of a plus sine of b plus sine of c. Okay students, then this becomes 2 into sine a plus sine b plus sine c. Okay students, then this is here clearly we can see that 2r is equal to 2 if we compare this equation, then clearly r is equal to 1. Okay, means sine of a upon a is equal to 1 upon 2r. Okay, then what we get? Sine of, we have to find the angle a. Okay, means this one we get, and all this here we get r is equal to 1 and given a is equal to also 1. Okay, then what we get? Sine of a upon 1 is equal to 1 upon 2 into 1. Okay, means sine a is equal to 1 upon 2. Then we can clearly say that a is equal to 30 degree. Okay, why a is 30 degree? Because this is acute angle. Okay, yeah. Okay students, a can't be 120 degree. Okay students, because if a is 120 degree, then angle of other is small. This is 60 degree only. Okay, yeah, then a is 30 degree. This is the solution of our equation, our question. Okay, 1 minute students, and this question came in IIT. Okay, IIT question, previous year IIT question. Okay, then our next question is prove that. What is our next question? Next question is prove that in a triangle ABC, in a triangle A, B and C, A of sine B minus C, okay, plus B of sine C minus A, okay, then plus C of sine A minus B. Okay students, this we have to prove this is equal to 0. Okay, we have to prove this one. Then we know by sine rule, sine A upon A, sine B upon B is equal to sine C upon C. Okay student, and this is equal to 1 upon 2r. Then find the value of A, B and C. Then what is A? A is 2r sine A. Okay students, what is the value of B? B is 2r sine B. Okay, then what is the value of C? C is also 2r sine C. Okay, then put these values in these equations. Okay, then what we get? 2r sine A into sine of B minus C. Okay students, then plus B. What is B? B is here. Okay, this is angle and this is side. Then 2r sine B into sine of C minus A. Okay, plus what is the value of C? C is 2r sine C into sine of A minus B. Okay student, this is our LHS. First take LHS. Okay, we have to prove LHS equal to 0. Then take 2r common. First you can see if A plus B plus C is pi. Okay, then A is pi minus B plus C. Okay, can we write? Yes. Then sine A is sine of pi minus B plus C. And we know this is second quadrant, this is sine of B plus C. Okay, means sine A is equal to sine B plus C. Similarly, sine B is equal to sine of A plus C. Okay, and here sine C is sine of A plus B. Okay, students, you can derive same here. Here B, if here is B, then here is A plus C, and this is equal to sine B is equal to sine A plus C, and similarly sine C is equal to sine A plus B. Okay, students, you can do. Okay, then what we do next? Next is put these values here. What we get? First take 2 are common and then put the values. What we get inside? Sine A, sine of B minus C, okay, plus sine B into sine C minus A, okay, plus sine C, sine of A minus B. Okay, students, yeah, then put these values. Sine A is equal to sine B plus C, sine B is equal to sine A plus C, and sine C is equal to sine A plus B. Here, 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 and here also. Then what we get? 2r into, what is the value of sine A? Sine A is sine of B plus C into sine B minus C. Okay, sine B minus C is this one. Plus sine, what is the value of sine B? Is sine of A plus C. Okay, sine of A plus C into sine of C minus A. Plus, what is the value of sine C? Is sine A plus B into sine of A minus B. Okay, students, yeah. Then what we get here is 2r, this one. This is the identity. What is identity? Let's say write here sine of x minus y into sine x plus y. Okay, students, this is equal to sine square x minus sine square y. This is our identity. Okay, this is identity, and this is, students, main identity of our using this question. Okay, here is, then what is here? Sine of x minus y into sine of x plus y is sine square x minus sine square y. Okay, students, then this becomes sine of b plus c into sine of b minus c. This is equal to sine square b minus sine square c. Okay, students, and then here sine of a plus c into sine of c minus a. This becomes sine square c minus sine square a. Okay, students, then here sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b. This becomes sine square a minus sine square b. Okay, we use this identity. Okay, this identity here. Then this becomes 2r into, see, students, sine square b cancel by sine here. Okay, and sine square c cancel by sine square c, and this one sine square a cancel by sine square a. This becomes 0. Then 2r into 0 is 0, and we have to prove 0 is equal to RHS. Then proved. Okay, student, we do use only basically this identity. Okay, and once in this a plus b plus c is pi, then sine a is sine of b plus c. Okay, students, so we have done that question. Now we do another question. What is our next question? Next question is, 1 minute, yeah. Next question is a into cos b minus c upon 2. We have to prove. What is our question? Question is a into cos b minus c upon 2. Okay, this is equal to b plus c into sine a upon 2. Okay, students, this is, and this is in triangle ABC. Okay, yeah. Then solution. Can we write this one? If we have to prove this is equivalent to a upon b plus c is equal to 100 b plus c upon a. Can we write this one? B plus c upon a. Yeah. Here. B plus c upon, this is b. B plus c upon a is cos of b minus c upon 2 upon sine of a upon 2. If we have to prove these, then automatically we have proved this. Okay, then we have proved, no, we have proved this one. Then take LHS. Okay, proof. First take LHS. What is LHS? LHS is B plus C upon A. Okay, then we read what we read, sine formula. Sine A upon A is equal to sine B upon B, okay, is equal to sine C upon C. And what is value of this? This is 1 upon 2r. Then find value of B, C and A and put here. Then what is the value of A? A is 2r sine A. What is the value of B? B is 2r sine B, okay. And what is the value of C? C is 2r sine C. Okay student, put these values here. What we get? C, B is 2r sine B plus C is 2r sine C, okay. And in denominator A is 2r sine A, okay students. Then what we get? We get, if we take common from numerator and denominator, what we get? 2r take common, then this becomes sine B plus sine C, and this is equal divided by 2r sine A, okay. Then cancel 2r by 2r, okay. Then this becomes sine B plus sine C upon sine A, okay. Apply here sine C plus sine D formula. What is value of sine C plus sine D? 2 sine C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2, okay. Then apply same formula. What we get? 2 of sine B plus C upon 2, okay. And here cos of B minus C upon 2, okay students. Then divide by, apply half angle formula. What is the value of sine A? This is 2 into sine of A upon 2, okay. And this is cos A upon 2, okay students. First see, if A plus B plus C is pi, then B plus C is pi minus A, okay. Then B plus C upon 2 is pi upon 2 minus A upon 2, okay. Then apply cos function, apply sine function. Sine of B plus C upon 2 is sine of pi by 2 minus A upon 2, and we know sine function change on pi by 2, then this becomes cos of A upon 2, okay student. Means this value is equal to cos A upon 2. Then can we write this one? 1 minute. Yeah, can we write this? 2 into this is cos A upon 2, okay. And this is cos of B minus C upon 2 upon 2 sine A upon 2 and cos A upon 2. Can we write this? Yes. Then this 2 cancel by 2, cos A upon 2 cancel by cos A upon 2, then this becomes cos of B minus C upon 2 upon sine A upon 2, okay student. And this is equal to RHS. What we have, we do in this question, we do this. A plus B plus C is pi, then sine of B plus C upon 2 is cos A upon 2, and here apply CD formula. And same sine, what we have applied in starting, we start this question by sine form, okay. Sine rule. Sine A upon A is equal to sine B upon B upon A is equal to sine C upon C, and this is equal to 1 upon 2r. Then we find the value of small a, small b, small c, and put these values in question, okay student, and we get the answer, okay. Then our next question is, 1 minute. Our next question is, what is our next question? Next question, we have to prove sine of B minus C, okay. This is equal to B square minus C square upon A square, okay. These are the sides of triangle ABC, okay, and into sine A. We have to prove this one. If this is equivalent to, if we have to show, enough to show B square minus C square upon A square, this is equal to what? Sine of B minus C upon sine A, okay. If we prove this, then automatically this proved, okay. Let's start. Take LHS, okay. And we know B square minus C square upon A square, okay. We know what is our sine rule. Sine rule is sine A upon A is equal to sine B upon B is equal to sine c upon c. Okay students, and this is equal to 1 upon 2r. Then what is the value of a? A is 2r sine a. Okay, what is the value of b? B is 2r sine b. And what is c? C is 2r sine c. Okay student, put these values in here and we get the solution. Apply the put the value of BCA here, then 2r sine b. Okay, and here square. Okay, then 2r sine c, here is also square. Okay, and this is a square. A square means 2r sine a square. Okay students, then this becomes 4r square common, this becomes sine square b minus sine square c. Okay, and upon 4r square sine square a. Okay students, then 4r square cancel by 4r square. Okay, what we get? We get 4r square cancel by 4r square, and we get sine square b. Okay, minus sine square c upon sine square a. Okay, sine square a. Then what we do apply here formula. We know sine of b plus c into sine of b minus c is sine square b minus sine square c. Then this value is sine of b plus c into sine of b minus c. Okay students, and divide by sine square a. Okay, yeah, sine square a means sine square sine a into sine a. 1 minute, this is, can we write sine square a is sine a into sine a? This is sine a into sine a. Okay, then this becomes sine of b plus c plus into sine of b minus c. Okay, 1 minute, in a triangle a plus b plus c is pi, we know. Okay, then b plus c is pi minus a. Then what is the value of sine of b plus c? Sine of b plus c is sine of pi minus a, that is sine a. Okay, then put here sine a is equal to sine b plus c. Then here sine b plus c. Okay, and here into sine a. Okay students, then this cancel by this and we get sine of b minus c upon sine a. Okay, and this is our RHS. Okay, this is our RHS. We have to prove only this. We apply a identity. What is identity? Sine square b minus sine square c is sine of b plus c into sine of b minus c. Okay, this identity we done in last question. Okay students, so this is main identity. Sine of b plus c into sine of b minus c is sine square b minus sine square c. Okay students, then what is our, we do know next question. What is our next question? Prove that, 1 minute, question is prove that okay, what we have to prove? We have proved cos of a plus b. Okay, 1 plus, we have to prove 1 plus cos of a minus b into cos c. Okay students, divide by 1 plus cos of a minus c into cos b. Okay students, and we have to prove this is equal to a square plus b square upon a square plus c square. Okay, this we have to prove this. This is a square. Okay students, then let's do it. Take LHS. Okay, and then a plus b plus c is pi. Okay, then a plus b is pi minus c. Okay, then cos of a plus b is what? 1 minute. Yeah, cos of a plus b is minus of cos a plus b is cos c, because cos of pi minus c is minus cos c, then minus here. Use this identity. Cos c is minus of cos a plus b. Similarly, cos b is minus of cos a plus c. Okay students, in this way we get cos b is equal to minus of cos a plus c. Then use here, then what we get? 1 plus cos of a minus b into cos of a plus b. Okay, and here is minus sign because this minus comes here. what is here? 1 minute. Yeah. Here is 1 minus cos of this one upon here also this is cos b is equal to minus of cos a plus b, then minus comes here 1 minus cos of a minus b, a minus c into cos of a plus c. Okay students, and what is the value of this? This is one identity. 1 minute. This is identity cos of a minus b into cos of a plus b. Okay students, then this identity is cos square a minus sine square b. Okay, then use this identity here. What we get? We get 1 minus cos square a minus sine square b. Okay students, and this becomes 1 minus, what is this? This is also cos square a minus cos square c. Okay, then what we do? We know 1 minus cos square a is sine square a. Okay, this becomes 1 minus cos square a plus sine square b. Okay, and here 1 minus cos square a plus cos square c. We know sine square a plus sine square cos square a is equal to 1. Then what is the value of 1 minus cos square a? This is equal to sine square a. Okay students, then put here sine square a and here is also sine square a. Then sine square a plus sine square b upon sine square a plus cos square c. Okay students, then apply here sine rule. Sine rule is sine a upon a is equal to cos 1 minute. Here is small a. Okay, side length of triangle, side of a triangle. Sine a upon a cos b upon b 1 minute. Not cos, here also sine, because we rule sine rule. Sine b upon small b is equal to sine c upon c is equal to 1 upon 2r. Okay students, then what is the value of sine a? Sine a is equal to a upon 2r. Okay, similarly sine b is equal to b upon 2r and sine c is c upon 2r. Okay student, then put these values here. What we get? We get 1 minute. Yeah, what we get? Put sine square a is a upon 2r. Then what we get here? A upon 2r whole square plus b upon 2r whole square. Okay, then in denominator a upon 2r whole square. Okay, plus c upon 1 minute. Here is cos square c. Why here is cos square c 1 minute? No, here is also sine square c. 1 minute students. We do a mistake. What is mistake here? This. Here is not cos. Here is sine function, because cos of a minus c into cos of a plus c is cos square a minus sine square c. Okay. Then here is also sine square c. 1 minute. Here is also sine square c. Yeah. This is also sine square c and this is also sine square c. Okay. Then what we get? No, we put here sine value of sine c. Sine c is c upon 2r and that is whole square. Okay students, this becomes a square plus b square upon 4r square. Okay, and also in denominator a square plus c square upon 4r square. Then this cancel by this, we get a square plus b square upon a square plus c square, and this is our RHS. Okay students, hence proved. Okay, we nothing rule, we use only this identity, this. Okay, and one is sine cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. This is equal to cos square a minus sine square b minus sine square b. This is our this identity and sine rule. Okay students, now we do a main questions. Okay, this is also important. And what is our question statement? Question statement is, if the length of the sides of a triangle are in AP, means 1 minute I write statement. If the length of the sides of a triangle are in AP, length of the sides of a triangle ABC are in AP. Okay, are in AP means arithmetic progression. Okay, and greatest angle is and the greatest angle is double of the smallest angle. Double the smallest angle. Okay, smallest angle. Okay, then ratio of the then the ratio of the lengths of the sides of triangle. Length of the sides of a triangle. Side of this triangle is. Okay, this is our question. Is. Okay, let's read question. If the length of the sides of a triangle ABC, first we draw a triangle. This is our triangle ABC. Okay, A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, students, this is small a, this is small b, and this is small c. Okay, means length of these are in AP. ABC are in AP. ABC are in AP means A is greater than B is greater than C. Okay, and AP this means B is equal to A plus C. 2B is equal to A plus C. Okay, because these are in AP. And then greatest angle is double. If A is larger than this angle is greatest and C is smaller than this angle is smaller, then means A is equal to 2C. Okay, students, and then ratio of the length of side of this triangle. Okay, students, we have find this one. Then we know what we know. 1 minute. We know 2b is equal to a plus c. Okay, 2b is equal to a plus c. Okay, we know only this one. 2b is equal to a plus b. Then we know our sine rule is sine a upon a is equal to sine b upon b is equal to sine c upon c. Okay, this is equal to 1 upon 2r. Then students find the value of a, b and c from here. Then a is 2r sine a and b is 2r sine b. Okay, and c is 2r sine c. Okay, students, then put values here. 2 into 2r sine b, this is equal to 2r sine a plus 2r sine c. Okay, student, then this becomes what this becomes 2 sine b is equal to sine a plus sine c. Okay, students, if we take 2r common from this, then this equation becomes this 2 sine b is equal to sine a plus sine c. Then apply here a is equal to 2c. A is equal to 2c. Okay, then 2 sine b is equal to sine 2c plus sine c. Okay, then students see a plus 1 minute. Yeah, a plus b plus c is pi. Okay, then a is equal to 2c. Then here is 2c plus b plus c is equal to pi. Then what is the value of b? B is pi minus 3c. Then put the value of b is equal to pi minus 3c. And we know sine of pi minus 3c is equal to sine 3c, because in second quadrant sine function is positive and on pi sine remains sine. Okay, so this is equal to 2 sine 3c is equal to sine 2c plus sine c. Okay, students, then what we do? We do apply here multiple angles formula. Okay, what is the value of sine 3c? 1 minute, I recall you what is the value of sine 3c. We know sine 3c is equal to 3 sine c minus 4 sine cube c. Okay, and sine 2c is equal to 2 sine c cos c. Then put these formulas here and what we get? See, 2 into sine 3c, that is 3 sine c minus 4 sine cube c. Okay, and here sine 2c is 2 sine c cos c plus sine c. Okay, take sine c common from LHS and RHS. We get 2 sine c into 3 minus 4 sine square c. Okay, this is equal to 2 cos c plus 1. Okay, then this becomes here also sine c. Okay, then sine c cancel by sine c. What we get? 6 minus 8 sine square c is equal to 2 cos c plus 1. we we can see this equation is solved by in sine or cos. Okay, but if we change cos in sine, then this is very difficult. We change sine into cos, then this is 6 minus 8 into 1 minus cos square c. Why? Because sine square c plus cos square c is equal to 1. Then what is the value of sine square c? This is 1 minus cos square c. Okay, this is equal to 2 cos c plus 1. This implies 8 cos square c. Okay, minus 2 cos c. Okay, then minus 1 minute, minus 3. Okay, here is minus 1 minute, yeah, minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, and when we solve this how we solve? 2 cos square c minus 1 minute, yeah, minus 6 cos c plus 4 cos c minus 3 equal to 0. If we solve this, what we get? We get cos c is equal to minus 3 upon 4 and cos c is equal to minus 1 upon 2. Okay, the 1 minute here is plus, but cos c can't be minus half. Why? Because this not be acute angle. Okay, what is our condition? A is 2c. If we use this, then what is the value of c? C is 1. What is the value of c? Tell me. 120 degree. Okay, then 120 degree can't be acute. Okay, then A is 240, but 240 plus 120 not 180. Okay, this is more than 180. Then this cos c can't be minus 1 upon 2 in the triangle. Okay, because here condition is A is equal to 2c, but we know sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Okay students, so only possibility is cos c is equal to 3 upon 4. Okay, then what we solve? We get cos c is equal to 3 upon 4 and c is acute angle. Cos c is equal to 3 upon 4 and this one. Okay, then we find sine A. Sine A, 1 minute, yeah, sine A is 2 sine A by 2 and cos A by 2. Okay, we know what we know. We know A is equal to 2c, then c is equal to A upon 2. Okay, then put here 2 sine c cos c. Okay, then cos c also 3 upon 4 we know, and if cos c is known, then what is sine c? Sine c is under the root of 16 minus 9, that is under root 7 upon 4. Okay, then put here 2 into root 7 upon 4 into 3 upon 4. This becomes 6 root 7 upon 16. Okay students, means sine A is 6 root 7 upon 16, and we find sine A, sine B and sine C. Okay, then we find what? Sine C. Sine C is simply, what is sine C? 1 minute. Sine C is simply, we have done sine A, we have find sine B and sine C. We know if cos C is equal to, what is the value of cos C? 1 minute, I show you what is the value of cos C. Cos C is 3 upon 4. Then what is the value of sine C? 1 minute, yeah. What is the value of sine C? This is root 7 upon 4. We have already find sine C. Okay, this one. And what is the value of sine B? We know sine B is equal to what? Sine 3c. Okay, because we have done sine B is sine 3c. Then this becomes 3 sine c minus 4 sine cube c. Okay, then if we put value sine c is root 7 upon 4, then this becomes 5 root 7 upon 16. Okay, then in the short we write, okay, what are the values of sine A and sine B, sine C. Then we get sine A is Sine A is root 7 upon 4. Okay. 1 minute. This one. 1 minute, students. Sine A is, we have to find this one. 6 root 7 upon 16. Okay. And sine B is 5 root 7 upon 16. Okay. Then sine C is, if we multiply 4 and divide by 4, then this becomes 4 root 7 upon 16. Okay. The sides, we in the question asked A ratio B ratio C. Then sine A ratio sine B ratio C, okay, is equivalent to A ratio B ratio C is, what is this? This is, if we ratio, then root 7 upon 16 take common, then this becomes 6 ratio 5 ratio 4. Okay, so this is our solution of that question, this question. Okay students, then students, this is very important question. This is came in IIT 2019 JEE exam, mains exam. Okay, JEE mains exam, and all the questions I have done in this class are previous year questions of IIT. Okay, so IIT JEE mains. So students, thank you students.